how we get together with family to open up those presents, right? Because you kind of want everybody to be awake and there when you start opening presents, right? Yeah. I mean, does Dad get to sleep in while presents are being opened? He does? Is that true, Dad? Do your brothers and sisters, if you have older brothers and sisters, do they get to sleep in? If you're opening up presents? Oh, right. There are these like traditions and things that you do together, right? These things that you do as a family. And one of the things that we do as a family when it comes to Christmas is that we find ourselves coming to a place like this, right? You know, I mean, at least tonight you're finding yourself in a place like this, right? You're finding yourself in a place with long benches, with lots of people sitting, looking one way towards this way, with an altar right there, right behind me, and usually some kind of a picture of Jesus, right? Now, when we celebrate Christmas, one of the things we do as a family is that we come together to hear the Word of God and to worship God for what God has done. So why do we come together here tonight? We come here tonight because of something beautiful and special that has happened. That Jesus was born as a little child, right? Littler than any of these other children who are up here today, right? A little infant, barely being able to open his eyes. Yeah. But think about Jesus being a little baby. Because today we celebrate how Jesus was born. And Jesus was born and came into the world for you and for me. And for all the other people who are gathered here today. And we come together in these places like this, on these nights, on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day, to hear that word again, and to hear the promise that our God gives us. That our God promises to love us and forgive us. Oh, we got some tattoos. Spider-Man? Yeah. Very nice. But God comes to us in our life today. And in that, God tells us that we are loved, and that God tells us that we are not forgotten, and that God comes to us in our life. So that wherever we go, wherever we might do, God comes to be with us. To be with you. Even you, Scarlett. Yeah. And so, as you go and celebrate Christmas with your family and all the different shapes and sizes your families are, you find your families this day, always trust and believe and find hope and joy that God has come into the world yet again. Jesus has been born for me